What's the story, Wishbone? What's this you're dreaming of? Such big imagination from such a little pup. What's the story, Wishbone? Do you think it's worth a look? It kinda seems familiar, like a story from a book. Shake a leg now, Wishbone. Let's wag another tail. A Snippet Out adventure with Wishbone on the trail. Come on, Wishbone.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Disney Movie Investigation. This is our monthly bonus series as we take a look at the shows that we remember growing up. On this episode, we are taking a look at the PBS Kids series Wishbone. And if you're enjoying these videos, please do hit that subscribe button. That way you will be notified with each new episode. But for now, sit back and enjoy this monthly bonus episode of Disney Movie Investigation. So like I said, today we're covering Wishbone. This series was created by Rick Dufeld and it aired on PBS. And the production companies were Big Feats Entertainment. And the show would air from October 9th, 1995 to December 4th, 1997. In terms of the history, Rick Dufeld created the show after expressing to his staff that he wanted to create a show from a dog's point of view. After looking at a book called Masterpieces of Literature, he further developed the show that would be a little dog with a big imagination, taking us into the greatest stories ever told. Dufeld would produce a 7-minute pilot in the summer of 1993, and then he would spend 3 days in the courtyard of in Valencia, California, casting the dog Wishbone for the pilot. He would end up looking at between 100 to 150 different dogs, looking for that perfect one to cast as the title character Wishbone. Dufeld described the show as an entertaining way to get kids excited about reading, and the dog makes the show both endearing and entertaining. So in terms of the show, Wishbone lives with his owner, Joe Talbot, in the fictional town of Oakdale, Texas. Wishbone will often daydream stories that he is the lead character in classic literary tales. Only the viewers and the characters in the daydream can hear Wishbone speak, and the tale or the story will often relate to a real-life situation that Joe and his friends are experiencing in his real life. So let's take a look at the cast. So we have Soccer the dog, who plays Wishbone, Larry Brantley, who plays the voice of Wishbone, Jordan Wall, who plays Joe Talbot, Christy Abbott, who plays Samantha Kepler, one of Joe's friends, Adam Springfield, who plays David Barnes, Mary Chris Wall, who plays Ellen Talbot, Joe's mother, and Angie Hughes, who plays Wanda Gilmore, the next door neighbor. So the characters in the literary tales would change from week to week. Most of them were local actors in the Texas area where the show was filmed. So in terms of the legacy and some trivia about the show, so only 50 shows were produced for the series. The first 40 were aired in an extended first season, and then the second season shows would air during the 1997-1998 television season. Dufeld would go on to say that the show was canceled by PBS because PBS did not see the show as having a marketable potential. The show, though, did inspire several book series, as over 50 books were published and continued even after the show was canceled. In 1998, a TV movie called Wishbone's Dog's Days of the West aired on PBS as kind of a finale towards the series. The show would continue, though, in syndication until 2001. The show would have international appeal as it would air on the Nickelodeon network in the UK and Ireland, and then air in the 9 network in Australia. So unfortunately, only a handful of episodes appeared on VHS and DVD, and unfortunately, there were only packaged VHS episodes, like one that would have a theme. So each VHS tape would only have like 2 or 3 episodes. However, several computer games were released, including Wishbone's Activity Center, Wishbone Print Tricks, and Wishbone and the Amazing Odyssey. The series was critically successful as well. It would go on to win 4 Emmys for scenic design, 2 Emmys for costuming, and 1 Emmy for graphic and title design. However, the Wishbone has not seen the end of his days. On July 15th of 2020, Universal Pictures and Mattel announced that they were developing a feature film based on the Wishbone TV series, and renowned comedy writer Peter Farrelly is attached as direct executive producer. So would I recommend the series? I definitely see why this show is popular, and why most people are kind of dog lovers, and Wishbone is really an adorable character. I love how the show incorporates classic literature, and I think it's creative and unique to kind of make it relatable, because some of the stories go quite in depth, and Wishbone and the story is able to make it relatable to everyday use. For me, it's not my favorite. I found the show's a little tedious at times. Yeah, it's hard to say. Like, I totally get why it's popular. Just for me, it's not my cup of tea. I found this... Unfortunately, it's on a PBS budget, so the shows are kind of really, how do I put this politely? Kind of like on a shoestring budget, and they're very cheesy in my opinion. But again, I can definitely see why it's popular. I like though how the end of each episode they would do a quick behind the scenes recap of how they made the show, and they would actually include an effect. One of the episodes I watched was Homer's Odyssey, where they actually showed how they did the computer effect of the Greek god holding the globe on his shoulder. So I thought that was a cool little intake. And if it gets kids interested in television and stage production, I think it's all the bonus. So I also did like how each episode would contain a positive message, such as trusting others, being honest, and friendship. So again, see why it's popular, but just for me, it's not my cup of tea. So thank you for joining us on this bonus episode of Saturday Morning, or Disney Movie Investigation Saturday Morning. I would like invite you guys to please fill a comment down below on what you think of Wishbone or what your favorite memories are. I know my opinion is not the popular one, but definitely would like to hear what your guys' memories are. So in terms of our next month bonus episode for the month of April, we're going to be taking a look at a popular Disney favorite as we take a look at Darkwing Duck. So until next time, I hope you have a magical day, and we will see you real soon.